Hi, my name is Freddie Allen.
Hi, my name is Hank Eriks, and we're from Houston.
Now you guys are a AOR band playing your first night in the UK tonight. Tell us about your influences.
Whoa. Well, most of the greatest singers of all time. Jim Jameson.
He's a singer, by the way.
Sorry. Jim Jameson, Steve Perry, Journey, Survivor, Styx. The great bands of the 80s. What do you say, Freddie?
Yeah, and I usually add that I'm a pop music freak, as well. I grew up on those bands, listening to those bands. Yeah. And I'm a little older than Hank, so you can say I listened to that music in the beginning of the 90s, and when it was still sort of fresh. But then you had to move on, I guess, and keep your record collection hidden to get through high school without being bullied.
And I just did my homework really well.
Yeah. So your deal with Spine Farm then, how did that come about?
Well, it was through our great friend Dave from Sweden, who had, I think he established a contact with Spine Farm from the beginning, if I remember correctly. Yeah. And he just told me one night, we're making a deal with you for the UK. And I was like, oh, great. So then we got the contract.
Yeah, we get to record 2 bonus tracks.
Yeah, we recorded 2 bonus tracks within 1 or 2 weeks or something.
How come you guys are asked to do 2 extra bonus tracks for the re-release? That's pretty cool.
But sorry, what was the
The bonus tracks.
Yeah.
How come you guys were asked to record 2 extra songs?
Because the record was already released and exported from Sweden, so you could get it here at that time.
Okay.
With 10 tracks.
What about the initial recording process for the album itself? How did that? Who were you working with, producer-wise?
The greatest producer in Sweden, according to us. It's Ricky B. Dallin. We owe him a whole lot, and he's sure going to find, after us, he found work pretty quickly with another awesome band who just said, we have to record with you. And he hasn't really done much before that. He was a friend of...
He had like 1 million co-productions with Tommy Denander.
Yeah, sure. He's always been associated with Tommy Denander, the guitarist who laid down the most of the guitar tracks for our record. But this was his first production as producer.
Cool.
Well, that was the vision. Houston should always have the best musicians on our albums.
Yeah.
So who have you got with you tonight then?
Well, tonight we got fabulous bass player Sufjan Maui on bass, and we have Jay Cotter, who also mixed the album with keyboards, Philip Anessil on lead guitar, Helen Alster, who also sings the duet Truth Sits with us on rhythm guitar and backing vocals, and well, 2 of us.
Cool. Now you guys are from Sweden. I guess you could say the original AOR bands were pretty much American, like Journey, Styx. But it seems that nowadays most of the AOR bands are coming from Scandinavia. Why do you think that is?
We get that question a lot, but it's really difficult. But if I can quote Freddie here, let's see what want to come up with it. Sweden have always seen America as
and the UK.
And the UK, of course, but from a third-part perspective, we've always been able to say what's typical for Great Britain, typical for America, right?
Yeah, that was it's easier to come from the outside and see, to grasp a culture or a subculture and see what makes it, great.
Sure.
I guess. So we've always been fed with American and British movies and records, and Sweden is just, we sit and watch our TVs, and there's just there are not many cities, there's not many people, and there are woods, So, all we do is we love American and British culture, and we try to make the best album we could. From all the
thing. Nothing's happening in Sweden, so we have to keep up with what's happening in the rest of the world.
Now, I really enjoyed the album, so it was an amazing piece of work. Thank you so much for your music. How has the reaction been to it?
It's been our what do you say, mainstream artists in Sweden, which I know, and I have played drums with several pop artists, and even they have said that this is really good. Now, was this the music you liked all the way? I mean, you can hear this is really a thing. So it's been great. What do you say?
Well, the album reached the 16th place in the Swedish charts. That must mean something.
That's fantastic news.
Well, since Freddie always been playing pop music, well, not always, but been into pop music and been very successful. I have played with several rock bands and hanging around in rock Stockholm, as we would call it, that scene. And when we got together, we became, best of both worlds, from the pop music and the rock music.
So you're over here now for your first UK gig at the Borderline. How long are you guys over here for this tour? Or just this one show?
Yeah, this is the first, and we leave Sunday. Is it Friday?
It's Friday today.
The day after tomorrow we go home, and we're gonna come back, aren't we? And,
tell us more about that, because I've noticed that it was originally billed as your only UK show, and since that's definitely changed. It's definitely not your only show from the UK this year. I believe you've got a tour coming up.
Yeah, and there are several times. I don't know how many times we're going to be flying back to the UK, but.
And I also noticed you've got billing on Firefest, which is possibly the best AOR festival. How do you guys feel about that?
Great, just awesome. Well, I really love that it's Houston, Terry Brook, and Jimmy Jameson playing Friday, because it's some of my heroes.
And it looks like
especially Jimmy Jameson.
Really Okay, so last question now. For the guys who are coming down tonight, it's your first UK show. What are they going to expect?
What you can expect from us? They'll be having fun, a lot of fun, because that's what we want to do. If it's not fun, then it's not worth doing.
Good line.
That's a very good line. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to say to your fans at all? A shameless
Keep
plug.
listening. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thanks for helping us come over to the UK.
Thanks for having us.